Hello, guys. Welcome to the first episode of our Forex trading class in these 30 days of Forex trading. Okay, let's call it a Forex bootcamp, right? All right, good to meet you. My name is Joseph Samuel. I'm super excited to guide you on this journey in the world of Forex trading. Forex trading is actually a powerful skill that literally transforms finances if learned the right way. So we will not waste so much of our time in this boot camp. It's going to be practical, so we'll be cutting a lot of theory. Though, being the fact that we're taking from beginner to advanced, there'll be some theory alongside. So sit down, take your teaching, your cup of water, your wine, any other thing you need to grasp by your table, and most importantly, your jotter, okay? Because we're going to enjoy so much of the class. So, being fact, I'll take it from beginner to advanced. I know some of us are familiar with some beginner basics, but at the same time, I will not want to leave any stone unturned. I want to assume that we have those who have not heard of forex trading or are hearing about forex trading for the first time. So we're going to take it from the beginning of what is forex trading and proceed to technical analysis, candle morphologies, and other aspect of forex trading analysis, top down, and all the theories you feel is needed for you to become a profitable forex trader. So Forex trading introduction. These are basic things we're going to deal with in this class today. We're going to talk about what forex pair, base currencies, pips, trading sections, brokers, and trading tools. Okay. So the first thing is, what is forex trading? What is forex? Okay, what is forex? Forex means foreign exchange. Forex exchange, you know, is the global market space. People buy and sell currencies. So imagine you are traveling from Nigeria to UK and you need pounds. You exchange naira for pounds. That's a form of forex. But here we are dealing with it digitally. Okay, we are buying the currencies digitally through a platform, through different platforms. Okay, and guess what? We have about $7 trillion that is traded every day in the forex market. About $7 trillion that is traded every day in the forex market. So you earn by predicting the price movement and you profit from them. So if you say that euro against USD, because that's euro dollar against the US dollar, that they are actually going down. Okay, maybe you feel like the price of dollar will drop and you went to press sell, you make profit. Okay, for instance, again, you know that many times we've heard that naira actually or dollar rises against naira, and you feel like what's really happening? How do they know those matrices? Okay, maybe before you hear the information earlier on and you feel like, okay, let me, since they say that naira will rise or dollar will rise, let me go and buy some dollars now and keep. There were times in Nigerian markets that dollar was 150 naira. So imagine that somebody bought dollar when it was 150 naira and forgot or left it in his house for a period of couple of years till now, when dollar is now rising, selling for 1,680. You can imagine what margin or what level of profit that's all about. That is simply forex trading. So forex is actually trading in pairs. We don't trade it in isolation. Okay, forex is trading in pairs. That means I can't trade naira alone. I need to trade naira against dollar. Okay, I need to trade euro against dollar, right? So you trade euro against USD. Okay, so let's see. You trade euro against USD, right? So um now you can see my chart, right? You can see my chart right here. This by this side is what called the watch list. Okay, this is a watch list, but this is euro against dollar. These are different currencies. When I say that the currency market is not traded in isolations, we are dealing with different forms of the economy of different nations. Okay, this is GBP JPY, this is USD JPY, this is Euro CHF, this is AUD JPY, and all of that. But one thing you need to notice is that this first currency, we have Euro against USD. Euro against US dollar. This euro is the base currency. We have what's called base currency and quote currency. This euro is the base currency, while the dollar there is called a quote currency. Meaning the fact that we are doing two things simultaneously. In the forex market, people either buy or sell. Okay. If I'm buying euro against USD, that means as I'm buying euro against USD, simultaneously I am selling the dollar. I'm telling you the fact that if I say euro against USD, euro buy, meaning that I'm saying that euro is strong in the market and I want it to keep rising up. And dollar, I said that dollar is actually selling, so I want it to be selling, I want it to be coming down. Okay, so subsequently you will understand more of those things, but those are what those actually mean in the forex, in the financial market. Is that clear? Okay, so probably you were not seeing my chart earlier. Let me just review it. Sorry. Okay, so that this is my watch, my this was what I'm referring to as my watch list. I didn't switch my screen earlier, so just permit me. This is what I mean by my watch list here. I have these are okay. These are my watch list at this side. But if I click on this euro against USD here, um, I have different um, currencies or pairs against each other. So I said that this euro against USD, this euro has to do with the base currency, and this USD has to do with the quote currency. So kindly take note of that. Take note of that, and because many of times you will need them because they are basic informations. You need to understand some of those terms because you are coming up from beginner to advanced. All right. So this is ZAO USD. This is what you will hear people saying gold, gold, gold. The gold is ZAO USD. This is ZAO USD. All right. Okay. So while we move on, we've talked about the quote currency, okay, and I've talked about um, the base currency. So the base currency is the first in the pair, and that's the quote currency. So if I say that euro USD is 1.1000, means that 1 euro is equals to 1.10 dollar. So just like I make reference to naira, if naira is actually if 1 naira now is 1,680, okay, that's what it means. So I can say that naira, that NGN slash USD is equals to 1,680. It means that 1 naira is also equals to 1,680 US, or $1 is also 1,680 US. That way you get that calculation. So pips, the next thing we're going to talk about is pips. Pips is the smallest unit of price movement. So no, the forex market is not stagnant. Prices of market keep fluctuating. They keep moving from one zone, one price level to another level. Many times you will have seen the charts like this. You will have seen the charts like this, and you feel like, what are they? What does this actually mean? What does this actually mean? You will have seen this charts reading like this, and you say like, what are these people actually doing? Okay, these prices, this market keep moving. Okay, when you can see here that prices of this thing is moving for 1.7074, 1.7074. Now it has moved to 1.7075, right? And now it's 1.7073. You can see the decline in price and the fluctuation, right? The change in that price movement is what we call pips. Okay, that smallest movement in price is what we refer to as pips. Is that clear? So pips actually determine your profits and your losses. Okay, pips actually determine your profits and your losses. So you must know what it means, because the number of times the market moves in your direction or against you determines how much you are earning or you are losing per time. All right. So in the forex market, we have what is called trading sections. Now, this is very, very important because the market actually moves 24 hours in 5 days a week. Okay, These trading sessions are very, very important. Subsequent times you will learn how to use those sections, right? But for now, just take note of them, okay? Of these basic sections, right? So now we have four major sections that I wrote here. Four major sections. We have the Sydney, we have the Tokyo, we have the London, and we have the New York, right? Now they don't just work with that; they work within that 24 hours, right? Now the London section starts from 8 a.m. The London session start from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nigerian time. I will be dealing with Nigerian time so that it will be easier for us since most of us are from Nigeria here. If you're actually from any other part of the world, you just convert the Nigerian time to your own country. So it's worked that way. Okay, so we have the London session, okay, start from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. While the New York session, which is more or less the most popular session, start from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. We have the Asian session, which start from 12 a.m. to 9 sorry, from 12 a.m. to 9 a.m. Okay, from 12 a.m. to 9 a.m. Then we have the Sydney session, which start from 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. So now the thing about this trading session is the fact that most of them actually overlaps. Okay, there are places whereby the market overlaps, which means that sections interfere with each other. You notice, for instance, I said that the London session starts from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m., there is 1 p.m., which is the New York session that will be opening at that period, and it is starting at that period. Now, what does this actually, how does this relate to your trade? Now, one thing you must note is the fact that are those periods whereby prices of markets um, overlaps, the market actually has what is called volume, and the volume, that's called volatility. There's volatility in the market at those periods. That means the market reacts fast, it moves fast in a specific direction at that time. And another thing you need to know is, okay, for Asian session now that start within 12 a.m. and 9 a.m. Most of the times, the Asian sessions create what is called liquidity in terms of accumulations for the London session to clear. So when we are dealing with AMD, that's accumulation, manipulation, and distributions in subsequent classes, you understand why I said that um, the Asian session actually always creates liquidity for the London session to sweep or to clear off. Okay, so and you notice that the seedling session too starts 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. So the seedling session has started by 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. You see that 12 a.m. Asian session comes into play at that. So there are markets that are open at this period of time. When we deal with market peers more and more, you understand what peers, what market actually open in each sections. Okay, like the London section, for instance, we have the Euro USD most active. Anything against the dollar are always active at that London section. Okay. So another thing, all right. So let's move to brokers. So what are brokers? Okay, here we're talking about brokers, and maybe I'll just mention with platforms, right? So brokers, okay, brokers are those middlemen. Let me use the layman language. Middlemen, let me tell you that middlemen who stand between you and the financial market. Now, we earlier on we said that the market actually trades over $7 trillion every day, right? You don't have $7 trillion to trade the market, that volume of money to trade the market, but you actually need sorry, permit any interference that comes in. You actually need small amount of capital to still make profit in the market, right? So now what broker does for you is the fact that they have the volume of the money, they have that leverage. Okay, so they give you the leverage between you and the financial market, and standing between you just like an intermediary. Okay, just take them as an intermediary that actually stand between you and the forex market so that you can be able to participate in that financial market, right? Now, there are certain things you must consider when you are choosing a broker, right? You must consider low spread, you must consider regulations, you must consider fast executions, and you must consider, most importantly, deposit and withdrawal. Confirm the fact that the market or the broker has um you can easily withdraw to your major or Nigerian bank account or any your local currency bank account, or either way you have a means at which you can get your money easily. If such broker don't have it within your geographical area, it's not best, no matter how their spread is low, no matter the regulations they are guided by, you don't take that, don't take it, no matter the fast execution. What you see is that you give money to somebody to help you intermediate, and you make executions to make profit, and you want to withdraw your money, be very very sure, don't joke with withdrawal. Okay. Another thing you must understand, okay, brokers, example of brokers includes FXTM, you have Deriv, you have Hot Forex, okay. We have several other brokers like that. Even Otter FS, more of the times you've seen Otter FS with their hardware that say that you just need to trade, buy and sell, and very funny concept of adverts. They are brokers. They just want you to actually come and use their platform to leverage with the financial market. Okay. Then we have trading tools you need to know. We have or you need to access the forex market. So irrespective of the fact that the brokers are between you and the financial market, right? They still need something whereby you can execute that trade. So it's called platforms. They are platforms. They are trading tools and they are platforms. So we have MetaTrader 4 or 5, which is the most common one we'll be using. We have C Trader. I didn't list it here, but we have what's called C Trader. We have Mass Traders. They are also trading platforms. Then we have Trading Views. Trading View is like the one I showed you the other time. That's a Trading View. We have economic calendars for news updates. Okay, because we are dealing with the economy now, so news actually happens. And there's something I forgot to say the other time. If you notice in sections, right, you hear that some people say that, oh, I want to go and trade NHP, I want to go and CPI, all those things. They always happen between the period of 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. most active. So market tends to move volatility. That's period whereby sections are lapsing. They are lapsing against each other. And that's one important of sections. Okay, that's one important of when sections are lapsing. They are very safe sections. Okay. Then we have stop loss and take profit tools like that. So how do you make money in the market? A very interesting thing. A very, very interesting thing. You read that, oh, I just buy and I sell. The market, we've talked about that, you're just buying and selling. There are two major things you are doing in the market. You are just buying or you are selling. Okay. So you are either buying or you are selling. But you don't want to buy market when market price is high. For instance, now you want to buy a cup of rice, and they told you that somebody told you that rice here, one cup of rice is 15 naira. I hope that is true. That's not true. Okay, and that also told you that a cup of rice is 100 naira, right? You will not want to buy that that of 100 naira, or let's say 70 naira. 17 naira. You want to buy one is 70 naira. You prefer to buy the one is 15 naira. That it's actually low. So I can easily even buy for 15 naira and go and sell for somebody who is looking for a price to buy at 55 naira that make profit. So you buy low and you sell high. Okay. So and your profit determines your level of correct predictions of price movements. So that means if you cannot analyze or predict the price or the direction the market is going to correctly, you cannot make profit. I need to be real with you. The market it's 20% technical and about 80% psychological. Okay, so your psychology must also be balanced, and that's where risk management comes into it. Okay, risk management comes into it, very very essential, very very essential. So before we actually continue, I actually want you to comment the fact that you actually whether you're level to learn this 30 days boot camp. I want you to share it with your friends. And most importantly, this is a 30 days boot camp, all right? And it's free. You're not paying any dime. The best you can do for us is to give us a voice out there. This is our first video on the YouTube. I want you to share it. I want you to comment. I want you to subscribe Okay, turn on the notification button so that once we post the next class, you are open to take it and as fast as possible. Now, you can ask your questions on the WhatsApp group. If you are not in the WhatsApp group and you are coming across this video, you can check the description below. You will see the WhatsApp to actually contact and join and ask questions. We are open for questions at any time of the day. All right, so see you. I'll be happy to get you connected again and again on the Forex market. See you in the next class. My name is remains Joseph Samuel, lead instructor of SAFOREX Academy. I'll see you. God bless you. Happy trading.